It's Christmas pick time. Everyone say, "Where's Mommy?" The fam's heading to Colorado for a Tanner fam Christmas reunion. Danny's documenting the hell of Christmas Eve travel for his morning show. Joey and Jesse are singing carols. In sweaters. Psycho shit. Danny packed the girls' gifts. Joey brought a Santa suit. He's pumped to wear something obnoxious and do a funny voice. Real change of pace.
Daddy, I don't want to go on this dumb trip.
Steph's got the right idea for the wrong reason. She's worried Santa won't be able to find her in Colorado. He'll be gone off that green good. Kris Kringle's gonna wind up at a 24-hour taqueria. Danny says, "Relax, dumbass." Santa's on the motherfucker. Still, Steph made Santa a map. Let's hope his naughty list does not factor in talent. DJ has a juicy secret. She found the presents bag. Fuck yeah! She's getting a CD player. Steph's getting roller skates. Michelle's getting toys, and nobody's getting a new mom. Steph drew Santa a window sign so he can point and laugh at her busted shit from his sleigh. Meanwhile, Jesse's parents are pressuring him about marriage and kids. Nightmare sandwich. Small world. Becky, Danny's co-host, is also flying to Sticky Rotto. Jesse invites her to a romantic bozo sweater shopping spree, but Becky curves him with holiday swiftness. This is her connecting flight. She's heading to Nebraska to be with her family, later loser. The airline overbooked this seat. The flight attendant tells the jerk, yelling at children about a middle seat on Christmas Eve. He can keep it. The gals are getting bumped to first class. Later loser. Jesse's parents observe Becky is a babe, and he'd be clinically dull if he wasn't trying to lock that down and fire up the grandkid factory. Jesse says he's tried. No dice. Michelle snatches Grumpy Man's wig and becomes terrified of this angry guy falling apart in her hands. The gang sings in harmony to lull her off the edge. The flight attendant says, "Attention, this song bullshit counts as terrorism. Also, there's a blizzard. We gotta ground this bird. Merry Christmas." But Danny spent months planning this trip that inexplicably needed to happen on Christmas Eve. Now they are majorly boned. Steph, distraught Santa can't find her, tries to call him. She's spazzing. DJ's on it. Meanwhile, angry wig dude goes out of his way to say, "Yo, fuck your whole clique. Merry Christmas." Jesse's dad continues to pressure his child, who appears to be the same age. He says it's prime time to swoop, because people let their guard down in a crisis.
Pop, that's taking advantage. It might work.
Merry Christmas. Jesse horndog stomps over. Becky's homesick and was really excited to see her family. Jesse suggests going behind the Pepsi machine, get started on a new family. Red alert. The presents are missing. Meanwhile, DJ assures Steph that Santa will find their simple butts. Probably. Who knows? Or cares. Just stop spazzing. Danny and Joey can't find shit. Dan breaks the news that, much like their dead mother, Santa might not make it this year. Excuse me, no presents? On Christmas? Fudge that, my guy.
This is the worst Christmas ever.
Trying to undo this train wreck, Joey continues the rich holiday tradition of lying to kids. Only Michelle cracks the case, because Steph is a moron. Having been deceived by her loved ones dozens of times today, Steph retreats. Everyone's a bunch of mopey sacks. Jesse says, so what if we're stuck in an airport? There might be booze somewhere. Is anyone even looking for the booze? Christmas is about people and hideous sweaters. We could have Christmas here, which, at this point, is less of a suggestion and, in fact, the only fucking option. Jesse comes undone. This coat rack? It's a Christmas tree. That vending machine? Christmas tree. Everything's a goddamn Christmas tree. Jesse initiates a carol chant, forfeiting his right to not be murdered. People are playing dead to dampen Jesse's psychosis. Michelle fires up the conveyor belt and jettisons the only blood parent left to stop her from burning it all down. It's Christmas in a shithole, just like the first one. Very authentic. And Danny should be dead, but isn't. A Christmas miracle, nobody cares. Jesse's pushy, horned-up dad insists Becky wants a morning breath kiss. Jesse says, look, I get it. You don't want to be romantically involved. I get it. But we're under the mistletoe, and Christmas law says we gots to smooch. And they really go for it in front of everyone. Full tongue. Pretty cool. Santa out of nowhere, and it's not Joey. Steph tugs his face and determines he's legit, illustrating how much social capital old bearded dudes have with kids in December. Santa whips up some presents. Peace. But if Joey still has his suit, who was that guy? The bald butthole from before vanished. And the fuck? Steph says she saw Santa flying away, ignoring the fact that seeing anyone fly out of an airport is the opposite of amazing. Well, look at that. Santa is real, and he's a huge fucking nerd. So what did we learn today? Do not travel on Christmas Eve, you dumbass. It's a great way to lose all your shit and get stuck in a blizzard screaming at a vending machine. And you can take advantage of people sexually during an emergency, or holiday, or both if you're a real piece of garbage. And Santa is real, but he goes around being mean to people for fun, I guess. We will never understand. And no matter what anyone tries to tell you, it's just not Christmas without some goddamn presents. See you next time on a very special episode.